Never here from Drake Playing Game, and something about on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Tennessee Shuichi's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go! These two gonna go in the closet and start kissing? Yes, I think they will. Crap, he just said something really embarrassing, like it was nothing. I can't take this. My face gets so hot I feel like I could cook an egg on it. That is certainly a saying. Shuichi nonchalantly opens the door to the closet, getting us both inside and closing it behind us like it was nothing. Wow, it's tight in here. I said it was private. I didn't say it was spacious. A fair point. I guess Yep. You got smooched. Ah! Almost as soon as the door is closed behind us, Shuichi wraps his arms around me, shutting me up with a kiss. Jeez, at least let me finish talking. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I just had to get my hands on you as soon as I could. That's a really embarrassing thing to say. Even though he's been playing until recently, his fur and shirt hadn't been soaking wet like I thought he'd be. He was certainly a bit damp, but that's something I'd grown more than used to over the years. Sorry. That match really got my blood running in a good way. What do you... He barely gives me time to react. Shuichi's hands just rub and squeeze my back as he continues to kiss me over and over. Shuichi's lips keep smacking against mine over and over. Instead of one long, satisfying kiss, Shuichi instead gives me multiple fleeting kisses all over. Nibbles on my ears, kisses my neck, my cheek, and touches me all over. In fact, he goes especially for my neck. Even though it really feels good and I have to resist the urge to make sounds, something about it still bothers me. Shuichi, hang on a second. As soon as I say those words, he steps away from me, suddenly looking worried. Is something wrong? You don't have to look at me like I shot your puppy. I'm sorry, is there something wrong or not? Kinda, it's just you're being really forward all of a sudden. It feels out of place. I mean, you have tried to be spontaneous in the past, but right now you're just coming on to me out of nowhere without even giving me room to breathe. And we've only been dating for a few days. I don't think we're ready to be all over each other quite like that yet. Is he avoiding my gaze now? Why is your face so red all of a sudden? It's kind of an embarrassing thing about me. Now I've got to know. What is it? Can't you just ignore it? Nope, spill. Whenever I have a really good match, I sometimes get, a bit riled up. Why is that embarrassing? Most people do. Hell, I do too. No, that's a different kind of riled up. I don't understand what you mean. Here. Shuichi grabs my hand My hand is placed directly on top of Shuichi's crotch, where I immediately feel something hard pushing up against the fabric. It got like this as soon as I started kissing you. Yeah, that tends to happen. I stand frozen in place, unable to move or do anything. I just feel it pulsing against my hand. My face gets hotter and hotter by the passing second. You can pull your hand away now. Right! I take a step away from him, rubbing the back of my neck awkwardly, unable to hold his gaze. Sorry, that's a really weird thing to do all of a sudden, huh? Kinda. So, volleyball just pushes your buttons? No, it's not just volleyball. Oh god, kill me now. Sorry, no can do. So, if it's not the volleyball that does it, then what is it? You're not gonna let this go, are you? Unlikely. Shuichi looks away from me again, his face so red that I can see it through his navy blue fur. He swallows multiple times, opening his mouth every time before closing it again and repeating this ritual. He does it 7 times before words finally come out of his mouth. It's when I play a really satisfying game, when my blood gets pumping and I start feeling like I'm being challenged, or when I feel like I'm doing really well. This match right now was the latter. Felt really good because we did super well. My mind was rushing and my heart was beating so fast with ecstasy the whole time. After we were done, I just wanted to find you, bring you here, and, well, fool around, I guess. Man, that's really brazen of you. I've always had these kinds of impulses. They're just harder to control when my blood gets pumping. That would explain why you were always so touchy-feely during practice. Busted, huh? Maybe we should head back to the lobby. Aw, but I still wanted to kiss you lots more. Yeah, well, maybe it wouldn't be a good idea when you're this worked up. I get that it can be a bit embarrassing, but I didn't think it was something I needed to hide from you anymore. I just think that it's a bit too soon for me to be, feeling your thing through your pants. You don't have to touch it. I also wasn't going to let my hands go anywhere below your waist without your permission. I'm not some kind of sex fiend. You sure? You brought me to a secluded closet already because you wanted me alone. Yeah, because I wanted to kiss you, not because I wanted to do whatever it is you're thinking of. Shuichi steps away from me, crossing his arms and rubbing the bridge of his nose, letting out an exasperated sigh. Well, safe to say the mood is gone. Sorry. Whatever, let's just get back to the lobby and wait for the others. I nod, reaching for the handle of the door. But first... Shuichi quickly gives me a peck on the cheek, a big smile on his face. I just wanted to tell you that you look really handsome today. I love you. Ah! Don't just say embarrassing things like that all of a sudden. While you were on the court, I also thought you looked really stunning. Careful. Keep saying things like that, I'm going to jump you again. And back to the lobby we go. Several hours later. Man, that was a great match. Shuichi runs up to us as soon as he finished with his post-match interview. I step behind Sai to make sure the same incident from earlier doesn't happen again. You all seem to be in a really good mood. I guess having easy matchups does that to you. Stop being so negative about everything. You should be happy that we've qualified for the finals. Why? It's not like I'm gonna be playing in them. The only reason you're not one of our regulars is because of your terrible attitude. What? Seriously? This guy's supposed to be one of the regulars? You don't have to act so surprised. The wolf huffs in annoyance, glaring at Saya. Sorry. When Haruki first joined the club last year and we saw what he could do, we were all really excited. We thought he would be our ace player from now on. Then he started insulting everyone and refusing to behave. Eventually, he was removed from the players selected for matches. Haruki avoids Shuichi's gaze, grumbling. Although I've noticed a marked improvement in his attitude over the past 2 weeks. It's actually surprised me a lot. I was talking to Coach about maybe putting him into our match tomorrow. Wolf's ears twitch as he turns his head to look straight at Shuichi. Puh, like I'd care one way or another. Those are the words he says, but I see his tail beginning to wag really slowly from side to side, almost like he was making a conscious effort to suppress it. I've had my doubts about it for a while, but seeing how he acted when he first saw Aki and now this guy is the type that just can't be honest about how he's feeling, isn't he? I lean towards Aki outside of Haruki's side, whispering something to him, and keeping in mind how good the wolf's hearing is. Hey, Aki, try praising and encouraging him over it. Aki shoots me a curious look before nodding. Aki tugs on Haruki's arm with a huge smile on his face. Isn't that great? You'll be able to play and show everyone how good you are. That's amazing, Haruki-san. The wolf's eyes go wide as he looks down at my brother, who plays the part of excited little boy perfectly. Heh, I guess it is. Thanks, kid. He pets Aki's head, a gentle smile on his face. Yep, I'm sure of it now. I'd recognize that look anywhere. Hey, Haruki, do you have any siblings? I have a little brother. Why? And how old is your brother? His eyebrows furrow as he looks at me with confusion. Thankfully, I think Aki's still doing a pretty good job of making the guy behave, and the wolf doesn't even notice it. I guess he's around your brother's age again. Again. Why? No reason. Shuichi flashes me a smile as he finally realizes where I'm going with this. Yeah, the look I've been seeing on Haruki's face is when I know all too well. It's the look of a loving older brother. There's no way I could mistake it. The guy probably has a soft spot for Aki because he reminds him of his own brother. I feel like I could really exploit that. For good reasons, of course. Yeah, Coach said that if you can cooperate with the team, he'll put you back in. You've already been doing a lot better lately, so I think we could give it a try. What do you think? Imagine how your little bro would feel if he saw his brother playing during the finals of a big competition. Hook, line, and sinker. The wolf looks away, looking suddenly very embarrassed, and still petting Aki's head. Does he even notice it by this point? I don't know. I still think this team is just a bunch of little... Please don't curse in front of my little brother. Oh, sorry. He doesn't even realize he's being played, does he? Just make sure to show up tomorrow with your uniform, okay? And again, try to be courteous. I don't know if I... Haruki-san, I'll be cheering for you too. His face immediately goes red. I love it. Exploiting people with children is amazing. I'll try my best. I give Aki a thumbs up and he flashes me a cheeky smile. About half an hour later, we all decide to head back home for the day. Since we all live around the same direction, the four of us walk most of the path together. Man, if we somehow manage to tame Koizumi, then we're gonna have a huge boost tomorrow. I've talked to him a few times lately, and I always kind of got the feeling that he was just trying to push people away because he didn't really know how to deal with them. He even gave me advice on how to deal with Shuichi in his own little way. I think if you think of his constant insults as playful ribbing, he becomes a lot easier to deal with. I don't think people would think of it like that. I thought he was really rude at first, but after you told him to stop being insulting, he really did. I was surprised. He's been a lot more civil with me lately. Ever since that conversation we had on the roof, he's been much nicer. I guess he feels like he lost in his own game then and now. Respects me or something like that. Why can't he be that nice to me or the other club members? From what I gather, he thinks your ways of always being cheerful and encouraging is actually you looking down on people. What? That's ridiculous. I agree, but it's how he sees it, and I don't think you could convince him otherwise. Maybe you could go with a different approach when you deal with him. Oh yeah? Like what? Fall for his baits and butt heads with him? That might actually work. You're kidding me. You're trying to talk to him like he's some kind of average Joe when he clearly isn't. He doesn't like people who are just nice for the sake of being nice. Just be blunt instead. Throw your weight around. That might work better. This all sounds like terrible advice. If you didn't plan on changing the way you deal with it, then why did you even ask in the first place? Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'll try it. It just sounds like terrible advice. Smart ass. We arrive at my house after a somewhat long walk. Do you guys want to come inside for a bit? Sorry, Dad asked me to go straight home after the competition, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, Shuichi-san, I won't be available tomorrow. Oh, I see. I want to go, but I already have something else that I cannot skip. It's alright, Jun-kun. But I'll be cheering for you in my mind. I hope you guys win. Ha, thanks. I won't have time to stop by and pick you up tomorrow, you. Try not to be late, okay? It's alright. I already have the bucket of water prepared in case he doesn't get up. I swear I won't be late. I'll hold you to that. See ya. See ya. Bye-bye. May 28th, Sunday. Oh, there we go, y'all. Alright, alarm's going off. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon and YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!